My name is Ksolo. I'm a music producer and a music entrepreneur. I've known Akin Alabi for close to 2 decades now, if not more. And I started my, I had my music journey, my music background journey around him. And at that time, if I could remember, it was at his dad's house that year. Akin Alabi was the first person that we had access to his computer that year. They didn't remember access to his computer that year. And I know one of the things I know about him is a guru. And when I mean guru, somebody that likes to do research. Yes, let me use that word. He's the kind of person that if he wants to do something, he goes all the way into it and pressing. I know when we will be sleeping that year in his house, he will be on the system trying to create. And for a lot of people that do not know, that feels that it's just all about a a video director or a cinematographer. He started as in music production. Actually, he taught me how to use cakewalk that year. He's been someone that always loved to be innovative. When you think something is not doable and you need so much to get it done, with just a little idea and all that, it creates magic. It's deep. Let me use that word. It's deep. It's creative. He's not a noisy person. Yes, he's not a noisy person. He's somebody you meet and love. And one of the things I inherited from him that I hate, that I do not want to have in my life again, is standing for people too much or trying to help people. He helps a lot of people. And at the long run, a lot of people take advantage of it and feel like, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's actually smart, he knows what he's doing. But because of the love of what he loves to do, he overlooks a lot of stuff and feels like, okay, let's do this. He's more into people than people are into him. Akin Alabi is a low-key influencer, and he will not agree, but he's a low-key influencer. Everything put all together about Akin Alabi is awesome and is what a lot of people should study. And don't try to get closer to him, because if you get closer to him, it's like abracadabra. The more you get closer, the more you don't see, the less you see. Don't get close to him at all. Just watch his job. Understudy his lifestyle. Another thing, do you know that Akin Alabi does not drink and smoke? You're welcome to my villa. Most of my major productions that were big productions that I did at that time, Akin Alabi shot all of them. I remember Timaya with Abu Venture. Was it Abu Venture or is it Danko Music or one of those marketers reached out to me and said I needed a video director to shoot. Almost all the videos, the major songs that are hit songs on that album, And I remember that one of the videos of the song I did, The Mama, was shot by Woody Hour. And the marketer reached out to me, no disrespect, and said, this video does not give me what I want. It's dark, it's this and that. I said, if you didn't talk to me before you made this move, and asked for Akin Alabi's number, and I did. I sent it to him, and I started seeing the video started popping out. We shot the video in first tag time. I remember one time we shot the video in first tag. Akin Alabi shot almost that year. For you to promote, you needed to shoot all your videos in your album. Akin Alabi shot almost all the songs on that album, if I remember. And it was more or less like I do the production. He shoots the video. He shot Clever J's Igbolo Tidaru video featuring Idris Abdulkarim. It's a major impact, and for anybody who has seen me that I've actually made a major impact in the industry, so trust me, if I've made a major impact, that means Akin Alabi has made a greater impact in the industry as well. I said there's a lot of things that I actually stole from him while we were growing, and part of it is cracking things, doing things that you think that is not doable. Now, outside me and Akin Alabi, I've not seen anybody that has done that again in Nigeria. And ask me what that is. Now, I did Kokoroko featuring Timaya. Kokoroko featuring Timaya is the first gospel music that was played in the club back to back and people keep dancing to. I never knew it was actually gospel music. Later they knew it was a gospel music, but it actually banged in the club. Now tell me the next song that actually blew in the club. DJ missed this song back to back. That song is titled Komole. Komole was done by Akin Alabi. Production, he did the production. He did the video. I think there's a remix of it again with Vector or someone, you know? And for God's sake, Komole is a gospel music. Komole is gospel music. And, you know, I wish I can play it on my phone for you. You know, as in, is that... Sorry, actually, I don't want to know if you are recording this or not, but I like to play it for you so I can even have a tip of it and know what that song sounds like.
I Komole, I Komole, when the spirit's moving me, when the spirit's moving me, when the spirit's moving me, when the spirit's moving me.
When you talk about people setting pace, anybody in this live TV or these songs or this sound is from South Africa or from those kind of sound that you hear that, you know, like Amapiano is dominating Nigeria. That's how that sound looks like, as in, it was just different from the regular sound that was in Nigeria. And ask me, where did Akin Alabi hear this sound from?
Hello everybody, this is Capital FEMI.
Good evening all, and this is the lovely Goldie. All right, and we are getting ready.
We're here to present to you the best choreography. You know I all love dance, yeah? So we're presenting the best choreography, and I go first. Ladies first.
Yes, and the nominees are?
Contenders for the best use of choreography in a music video are Dip, TIV, T-Cross, Mahida, Tiwa Savage,
Wow. The winner of the best choreography, NMVA 2011, is Tiv for Komole.
When the spirit's moving me, 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 when the spirit's moving me. I Komole, I Komole, I Komole.
Yeah, I'd like to thank God for this award. I'm actually very overwhelmed. My wife is supposed to be here. We both make the group TIV.
First time I heard Komole by Akin Alabi, TIV crew, I was in his house, and for the first time I saw Mr. Akin producing Pink. I never even knew he's a fantastic producer. Like the sound coming out from the keyboard, he was making the beat, was like, wow, come on, for real? Are you for real? And the first time I heard that beat, I knew that song would go that far.
When I first heard Komole, was like a miracle, because it's been a long time, you know. I believe that Akin Alabi can do anything in the music industry in Nigeria. You know, Akin is actually a producer. He's an artist himself. You know, he left singing for a couple of years. So for video production, I couldn't even believe that Akin can even do better when it comes to video production like that. But, you know, it's by God's grace and, of course, hard work that makes Akin be one of the best in Nigeria right now.
First contact with Komole's song was when Akin Alabi, the producer, just made a song of the beat of a night. And I heard the beat, and I felt the beat was created for me. And I told him to give it to me. And I needed to be on the beat to make the beat big. And he looked at me and like, what about him being on the beat? I'm like, you can't sell the beat. The beat was too big for him. And I guess that was what he took back home, hearing it from me. And then DJ T was also there saying that the beat was too big for Akin Alabi. I think that was all he needed to go work better on the beat.
The song has so many stuff on it. Now there's this African percussion, boom, 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 and then there's also a little bit of the techno, and then the pop. So you see, when you listen to that song, you're not just having, you know, the usual Afro kind of music. You're having an international fusion mixed up with African music. So you have the pop, you have the Afro, you have the African, and then I think I want to ask him, what genre of music are we going to classify that song?
Spirit's moving you. Yeah, that song by TIV and featuring Proverbs and Vector was I'll say one of the transforming songs of my life since way last year. You know, in fact, I think it has given me the highest airplay ever, you know, since I hooked up with TIV. Honestly, when I heard that beat, first of all, I asked myself, what does Akin Alabi want me to rap on top of this thing? Because it was sounding kom, kam, ko, kiko, everything. I was telling myself like, okay. Anyhow, I sat down there. That was one of the songs that I wrote for hours.
Take over me because when you leave me, there's no rival. I get down like David in the Bible. Don't sit there idle. Let the spirit remove you like idol. No more excuse, here we go again. Praise on the dance floor, did you come again? I'm a chasing to me cause I'm born again. I'm so high and I will never fall again.
Do we call this a techno sound, or we call it a house beat, or what do we call it? Because I can't actually give you a straight figure of what the sound is, but you can feel it as in. You guys need to see hear it again as in. I swear down. It's like once you still play today and the kick. Oh my God. Akin Alabi built so much, like to a point that Akin Alabi was creating tone. The samples that use young boys right now, you go buy samples online. Akin Alabi creates samples. As in, there's a point that I learned and started creating samples. They started selling my samples in Computer Village, in CDs. People will buy it and see it. Solo kick 1, solo kick 2, solo kick 3. As in, plenty kick. This kick that Akin Alabi used on this sound is his own sample from A to Z. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me what you want to hear that want to shock you, or probably want to shock me again.